Welcome to Whitney's World. I'm your host, Whitney Ward. Here we explore spirituality, mindset, and manifestation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Whitney Ward. I am so grateful that you guys are here today, wherever you're at on this planet. Thank you so much. I am so excited about this message. Recently, I have just been off the cuff, whatever's on my heart, and I can tell you guys that I have been on fire in the past couple weeks. I feel like since I've been on my journey, it has been like the craziest, most incredible experience of my life. This year, 2024, has been a freaking roller coaster, and I feel like I'm now on the up, and I am like, when you're on a roller coaster and it's like taking you up slowly and then it just like dumps you down. I am like ticking up. I feel like I have the vision. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know where I'm supposed to go. I am super excited to collaborate with people. I have a few meetings scheduled this week with some very important people that I love dearly and that have been encouraging me, supporting me, and have been literally along my ride, especially this year. So I'm really excited to share with you guys kind of what's coming up. But I just want to let you know that we are going to talk about a couple of things today that I really think is going to help you, whether you are on your journey of healing, whether you are deep on your manifestation journey, or you are just starting out. I know what it's like to be just coming across this information, feeling like there's so much, you don't know where to go, you don't know where to start. And I just want to tell you, number one, your life is lifing in a good way. And that statement is funny because that statement has a very negative connotation, but I had an epiphany this week and I felt like the divine, God, source, universe, whatever it is for you, for me, it's all of it. I can use them interchangeably. I don't really think that it matters. I know that there are people that do, and for me, it doesn't matter. I feel like when it matters, it actually can cause division because you are trying to tell someone what their God in their life is, their divine, their source is. And when you start to tell people those things, in my opinion, I feel like it's not helpful. Let people feel the way they want to feel because at the end of the day, we are all talking about the same exact thing. And we are all that. We are all divine. God is within all of us. So we are God. Like we are God in flesh, literally. And some people may hate that I say that, but the more that I am going down my own journey, like that is so true and real. And I just really hope that you guys continue to go along my journey with me so that you can see the transformation every single week in my life and how my life is like getting better and better and better. And everything that I am working towards, everything that I have been working towards, everything that I have been embodying and acting as if, using the law of assumption, which means that you assume that you are that person. You use the law, that's a universal law, the law of assumption, to change from the old to the new. Whatever you want to become, whoever the real version of you is, you have to discard the old to be the new. And you use the law of assumption to do that. You go on the journey of assuming this is who I am becoming. And I've talked about this before. This is why I continue to do my podcast week after week, because I am a YouTuber. This is who I am. I have a message to share. I want people to see that there is real magic in this world, and the magic is you being you. It's you going on your own journey. And it's just so exciting, and I'm so excited. And I want to talk today about divine timing in your life because I do believe there is divine timing. And I would love for you guys to drop in the comment, like, when in your life has something happened and it has happened in perfect timing? Drop a comment. Let me know, because people need to see that this is true. because we need to help each other. And the way that we help each other is by sharing our own experience, by sharing our testimony. And when you have divine timing in your life, that means that everything is happening exactly as it should be for you. Whether you come across a video at the perfect time, whether you're seeking for something and someone says something to you that ignites something in your mind, you're like, that was a key I was looking for. I needed the key to that door, and you just helped me unlock the door. Like, we have to help each other. So put a comment below when at some point in your life has there been divine timing, so other people can continue to go on and believe in themselves, because that is what the point of this life is. When people say life is lifing, this is what I was trying to say, there is like a negative connotation to that. And people say life is lifing in a bad way. But the epiphany I had this week, which is a couple days ago, is that life is lifing in a good way. It means that life is for life. If you are alive, you are meant to be alive. Life is lifing is a good thing. So this is where we have you look at the cup half empty or half full. Stop choosing to look at life half empty. Look at the cup half full. Start to shift your perception of life. Start to shift your mind. Change your mind, and your life will get better, because your life is all divine timing. And if you are listening to this podcast, I'm telling you, there is something special you are meant to do. You did not come across this podcast, this show, for nothing. You are meant to awaken. That is what my picture is on all of my social media. Well, I just changed it because it's Christmas, and I had a cute Christmas photo at an open house taken of me. So I put that. But it's a picture of me, and in my mouth it says, wake up. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to wake you up, because when I woke up, my life, I was like, what is going on? And if you have found me, or you've come across my show, or you know me and you support me and you've been following along, you are meant to wake up. And if you are awake, congratulations. Don't give up. You are meant to do something. We are all here for a reason, and not everyone wakes up, but it is our duty and our responsibility to do as much as we can for humanity, because we are all one, and it is our responsibility. And I am literally so excited, I'm screaming. So divine timing means that everything in your life is happening exactly how it should. And this past week, I mean, you guys know I've been a realtor since 2017. Okay. I'm going to talk to you guys about divine timing. This year, I have been like on a roller coaster with real estate, and I've really hit like this wall when it comes to real estate. And it's because I am like manifesting a new life for myself. I am like transforming. I want more. I want to play the game. Okay. And this past year has been my year that I've transformed so much. I am so proud of myself. I am a completely different person than what I was last December. Last December, wow. Like, yeah, crazy. So anyway, this 2024 has been the most transformation I've ever had. And I have been on a like roller coaster with real estate. And I've really been feeling like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like it. It's not fun. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I kind of like tapped out. And so this past week I had a huge vision, a huge realization when it comes to real estate and my purpose with real estate. And I'm just telling you guys, like, I have big plans for my real estate career, but also like everything else that I feel and I know I'm going to do and accomplish. But real estate is my vehicle. Real estate is the thing that is going to get me to where I want to go. And now that I have this vision, I know how I'm going to do it. And it's so exciting. And so I just want to let you guys know, like, I'm back. I'm ready. And if you guys know anyone with multi-million-dollar properties in Florida, let me know, because I'm the girl that's going to sell them and I have a plan and I'm super pumped. So more to come on that. But I want to tell you, like, divine timing is real. And I wasn't ready for this vision to come to me 3 months ago or 6 months ago or even 3 weeks ago, because what's crazy is 3 weeks ago, I was like having a conversation with God, my higher self, and I don't know, it was like I just had this shift in my mind, and it was like, change your mind about real estate. You're ready now. You've learned the things. And it was that I needed to use real estate as the vehicle. So literally I had that mindset shift, and people, like my friends, kept coming up to me and they're like, you're just so good at real estate. Like, just, keep doing it. And I'm like, yes, guys, like, I know I'm like in it. Like, I'm good. My mind's right. Like, I know. And I have big plans for real estate because I don't want to continue to do it the same. I want to do something different and I want it to be big. And, I didn't even know this until last week when I got this vision, but divine timing is something that happens to you when you make the decisions in life to change, to shift, to look into something, to research something, to go on a different journey, to take the leap. There are things in your life that start to happen exactly when they should. Not before, not after, exactly in the moment. And it is always exactly when you're ready. And it is so beautiful. And I want you to know that life is lifing. Look at that in a different way and know that life is for life. And you are meant to do the things that you're meant to do, but you are going to need to start to go on the journey. Or if you're on the journey, keep seeking, because when you seek, you find. Keep knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be. And when divine timing says this is the right time for you, everything's going to happen for you. You don't need to stress. You don't need to worry. You don't need to literally hold on to anything. It's okay to let go. It's okay to detach. It's okay to move forward and to trust yourself and to trust your life. Trust that your life is happening exactly how it should, because you trust yourself and because you know that your life is unfolding exactly how it should because of divine timing. Divine timing is the most beautiful thing ever. And there's been so many times in my life where I can look back and be so grateful for all the things that have happened, even though a lot of them have been very hard and I've really struggled and I've had a lot of struggle and I have really had to, like today I was driving and I was like, damn, I've been through the mud this year. Like I've been in the mud. And it's like my mind, I've been deconstructing everything to rebuild the foundation that I want based off of the things that I've done research on, off the videos I've seen, off the movies I've watched, off the documentaries, the books I've read, all of the podcasts I've listened to. I have now rewired my brain. I have now put a new foundation of who I want and what I want my life to look like. And now it's like, I'm ready to play the game. I know now what the game is. Like life is a game. And if you don't decide to play, you're going to continue to lose or just live a very mediocre life where everyone that's actually playing is taking all your money and taking all of your ideas that you should be getting. Because you are here to do something specific. But most people just come and play it safe. And that's the game they're playing. They're playing the safe game. And if you're listening to this podcast, I know that is not the life that you want. You want more. You want millions in the bank. You want the good idea. You want the career. You want the freedom. You want the feminine energy. You want the woman that lives in her feminine energy and helps build your family and is an amazing mother. I know that if you're listening to my podcast, you want more. And you should want more because your life is lifing. Your life is meant for life. You are meant to play the game. We are just not taught about the game. We're not taught about it. But I know that this is why I came here. This is why you're here. We're here to play. And you know what's so cool about living now is you could play whatever freaking game you want. You know how many games there are? So many. You literally can do anything you want to do. It is freaking true. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to have faith in the unseen. You have to believe in your vision. You have to know that your vision will come to pass. It is true. Even in religious scripture, it says that where there is no vision, the people perish. What is the vision for your life? Figure out the vision for your life and know that divine timing is leading you and guiding you always. So even if you are in a low place, even if you don't feel like you are where you're meant to be, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Keep going, keep seeking, keep going. It's about the journey. It is not about the destination. The destination, like I've even showed you guys this, okay? I've showed you. And if you're only listening on Apple Podcast, then you can go over to my YouTube channel. But I'm not really going to show anything right now. I'm just going to use my hands. Anyway, you are right here. Your dream is up here. Okay, like this. This is my dream. This is what that picture behind me, that's me in the future. I'm manifesting her. The butterflies, like the very calm. She's holding the lotus in the sunshine. Best self. Okay. This is my destination. Okay. Up here. This is my end goal. This is like, there's something that I want to do. Very few people know that's my goal. But there's all these steps that you take. You're climbing Jacob's ladder. You're climbing the ladder. You have to take steps. You have to believe in yourself. You have to take aligned action. You don't just get here. That's not how this works. Earth is a school. I've talked about this before. Earth is a school. We come here to learn lessons, and when we learn, we get to the next level. And we get to the next level and the next level and the next level, okay? So you have to remember that whatever your dream is, you have to take steps to get there, and eventually you're going to get there. But enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Know that every step you take, you are aligned with divine timing always, because your life is for life. Your life wants to live. Your life wants to experience. So don't give up on your dreams because you're like, oh my God, I could never achieve that. Yes, you can. It's 2024. You can achieve anything. And if you don't know how, then you need to ask what's the first step? God, give me the first step. What's the first thing you want me to do so I can get there? But if you don't ask, you can't receive. So you have to ask. And that's something that I learned this year. And obviously I've read that, I've heard that my whole life, but I now understand what it means. You have to ask in order to receive. So if you don't know what the purpose of your life is, if you're struggling with that, if you really want to know, just ask, what's the thing that I can do now to get me to figure out my purpose? It took me, a year and a half of this podcast to even figure out my purpose. It takes time, but it's exciting. It's exhilarating. It's what's meant to happen. And your life is aligned with divine timing always. And then when the idea comes, you better do it. Because that's the other thing. Sometimes, we ask for things and then we're like, no, I'm too scared. You have to stop being afraid. You have to believe in yourself. Put yourself out there. That's how you play the game. And maybe you're not supposed to, I'm not saying you need to do what I'm doing, but you know how you need to put yourself out into the world. If you, even with the Bitcoin, let's just talk about Bitcoin for a second. XRP, Doggy Coin, all these coins are supposed to be exploding. And that's the game people are playing, but they're putting money on the line. They're like, I believe in this. This is a game I want to play, and I'm going to play it. So they're putting their self out there to play that game they want to play. So you need to look at your life, ask and receive. What's the one step you could take today to get you towards your dreams? And I'm telling you, if it doesn't scare you, then keep going, because you should be scared. But that's how you grow. That's how you're going to achieve the things that you want to achieve, is by being afraid and overcoming the fear. Because the more you overcome the fear, the better you're going to get, the stronger you're going to be, the more confidence you're going to have. Confidence is like a muscle. It's built over time. You don't just wake up all of a sudden, you're like, I'm the most confident person in the world. No, confidence is built. It's a muscle. You have to keep building confidence. You have to keep putting yourself out there. You have to keep trying things. You have to keep growing. You have to keep going. It's the journey of life. It is not the destination of dying or just getting the dream, because that's the thing. When you just get the dream, then what? Most people with all this money, not most people, because I don't know what the statistic is anymore. They used to say that like all the people that have money are depressed and not happy. Now it's different because we're living in different times. You can do anything. There was a guy on TikTok last night. TikTok. And he is he's like a speed dating show. There's 2,000 people live on this video, okay? And he has a whiteboard that say you have to be 18 years or older, and is like a speed dating show. And he gets people to come in and they talk live while he's sitting there, and he asks them questions, and he's trying to link people up. Like, everything is possible. Anything is possible. You need to think outside the box to play the game of life, to truly play, to live the life that you came here to live. You need to crack out of your shell, think outside the box, put yourself out there, be brave, and trust your life. Trust yourself. And the more that you do this, the more that you trust yourself, the more cool things start happening, the more you unravel, the more confidence you have, the more opportunities will come to you, the more money comes, the more you are the version of who you are aiming to be. We are truly on a spiritual journey, and it is so cool. Okay. So that's what I wanted to talk about with divine timing. And then one thing I want to touch on really quick, because I also had another epiphany, is healing. So obviously healing is very important. There are levels to healing, just like there's levels to the game, just like there's levels to life. Okay. Healing is very important. And you have to be on your own healing journey. In my opinion, no one can tell you the formula to life. It's your life. You've gone through things that only you know that you've gone through. You've had the family you've had, the siblings you've had, the generation you come from, you're programmed how you are. Like, you have to go on your own healing journey, no matter how much you go in the mud, or maybe you don't have a lot of healing to do, okay? You're on your own journey when it comes to healing. Something that I kind of woke up to in the past couple of weeks, and I was just talking to my friend about this past weekend, is there is a trap when it comes to healing, because we live in a matrix, and we live, we're like spiraling through life, okay? The spiral of life. You can spiral up, you can spiral down, but no matter what, every part of your life is on a spiral. And again, until you learn the lesson, you don't move on. So you literally could be spiraling on your healing journey forever. And I've actually seen people, I believe, that have been trapped in healing. And there comes a level where like you've healed enough. And it's time to just like accept it and go on with your life. Get off the hamster wheel and say like, I've healed enough. And that's where I kind of came to recently. And I'm talking about this because you guys know everything that I talk about is like things that I'm going through in my own life. And so I feel like the past couple of weeks, I was just like kind of on this hamster wheel of like healing, like feeling like I still wasn't there yet. Like I still needed to heal. I still like, I'm not there yet. And finally, I just like, God, my higher self was like, you're good. And I was like, oh, actually, yeah, I am good. I feel like I've healed enough. I'm ready now. I can move on. Like, I don't need to keep doing shadow work. And I talked about this on another podcast where I had the whiteboard. But I don't need to keep, going into my limiting beliefs. I know how I was programmed. I'm very well aware now. I brought awareness to it. I worked on it. I let that stuff go. I did EFT tapping. I journaled. I burned it in fires. Like I did all the stuff. And it came to a point where I finally had to get off the hamster wheel of healing and move on. And moving on is your choice. No one can tell you if you're ready or not. It's a decision that you have to make. When you're ready, divine timing will let you know. You will know. You'll have an epiphany. You'll get a download. You'll have a vision, a dream. Something will happen. You'll just all of a sudden have peace and know like, oh, I'm good. I'm actually good. I can move on now. But you have to have the awareness of I'm good. I don't need to keep going into the darkness and the depths of hell with myself. I can move on now. So remember that, because I'm not sure where you're at on your healing journey, but recently I felt like I could have been trapped in that healing journey. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm ready. Like, I'm done healing. I'm done hurting. I'm done talking about all this shit that's happened. And all this shit that's happened to me is part of my story, so I might still say it here or there and whatever, but I'm done healing. I'm good. I only talk about it if I talk about it to resonate with someone or to make my story have like understanding, but I'm good now. I'm not any longer healing from my ex that broke into my house and destroyed all my stuff. And that's why I moved to Florida. Like that's my story, but I'm healed from it. I'm good now. I don't need to keep rehashing it. I don't need to keep feeling unworthy. I don't need to keep working on being worthy. I'm worthy. I know I am now. I've done the work and I'm like good. And so that's what I want to leave you guys with today is just trusting your life, trusting the divine timing of your life, and knowing that you're healed. When you're ready to be done with your healing journey, you're going to know. I was on my healing journey, I would say since April of last year was really when I was able to let go and start healing. And 2 weeks ago, I had that epiphany and I'm like, oh, I'm done healing. I'm good. I can move on. Like, I'm good. And that's like such an incredible, powerful place to be and to feel. But like, it happened in divine timing. It happened when I was ready. It happened when I was like ready to move on. Because that's the other thing is, divine timing resonates with you when it is your time, no matter what. And so keep trusting your life because the divine timing is going to keep happening. It's going to happen when you're ready to date, when you're ready to get married, when you're ready to have kids, when you're ready to start the job, start the business, start posting on the social media, start your podcast, start this, start that, become a realtor, become this, like whatever it is, divine timing in your life is never going to stop. It's just recognizing I'm ready. This is the time. This divine timing is showing up right now. I know I'm ready. I passed that test. I passed that level and I can move on. So it's all you deciding like I'm ready because no one is going to tell you in life when you're ready. It's you. It's you versus you always, forever in this life. You came to this life for your soul to grow, for you to transform, evolve, and elevate. But you are the one that decides I'm good. I can move on. I can do the thing now. I'm ready. because you've gone down the path. And that's the beautiful thing that I was saying too, is when you start to do these things, you trust yourself. So when it's time, you feel it because you've done so many things and life is working out that you're like, yes, let's fucking go. This is my time. I'm ready. And then you can share the good news with people in your life because we all are one. And we all should be sharing our lives and helping each other as much as we freaking can. Because the more that we all as a collective elevate our consciousness, elevate our hearts, elevate our minds, our subconscious minds, the better we're going to be. We're going to get out of this low dimensional shit and we're going to all grow. We're going to know who we are. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys love this. I hope that resonated. I'm really trying to make these episodes like shorter because I got some feedback that like an hour to 45 minutes is a long time to listen. And so I'm trying my best to listen to you guys and help you as quickly, as fast as I can and get you on your journey, because that is what I want to do, is get on to mine. And I want to see you do the same thing. So leave me a comment, please. Let me know what in your life, when has divine timing hit you and you're like, this is it. I am right on track. And let me know too about the healing part. Like, do you ever feel like you've been on that hamster wheel of healing and had the epiphany like, oh, I'm good, I'm done, I can move on? Or has that happened to you at any level of life? I really want to know. I want to connect. Please make sure you guys follow me on my TikTok and Instagram at Whitney Morgan Ward. Make sure you guys follow me. I honestly have been loving pushing out content. I've been like really growing in that. And it's really cool to see these ideas formulate in short form, because when I podcast and I like am doing this, I can kind of get in a flow. But like to make short form videos, especially on TikTok, is really, really cool to see that process and how much I've grown. So just keep going on your journey. Believe me, the more you do it, the more you believe in yourself, and the more that you stop caring about what anyone else thinks, and like, you know that you're going towards your goals, everything's going to work out for you. And it's going to happen quicker and faster, and you're just going to explode in life and be your best version. So I can't wait to see you all just being your best selves. I love you guys so much. Please leave me 5 stars on Spotify. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave me a comment on Apple Podcast. I love you guys. Make sure you share this message with someone. Share it with your bestie, your mom, whoever, and let me know what you guys think. I love you so much. Merry Christmas season. It feels so good right now. I feel like the energy on our planet is, from what I'm seeing is much more positive. So that's great. And yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you next week. As always, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. I love you. Bruh.
Get your hands and your feet and the cold all time and go to the world.